morning. This is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel. And this morning I'm going to do something I have never done in my life. Never thought I'd do in my life. But I'm getting so tired of having wasted vegetables. So what I'm going to do is I have my big crock pot right here. I've got about a 2-pound chuck roast that I'm going to cut up into pieces. And I have a ton of vegetables that I'm not going to throw away. I'm going to put into my crock pot, and I'm going to cook everything together. I don't care if it gets mushy. I don't care what happens to it, but some of it's going to stay together, and I think it's going to, hopefully it's going to have a good taste. I've got one little thing of cherubs here that I'm going to just put in the crock pot like this. I've got 2 small sweet potatoes that I'm going to put in the crock pot. I've got one thing of broccoli that I'm going to cut up and put in there. I've got 1 medium onion and 1 small onion. I've got some green onions that I'm going to put in there. I've got 3 red tomatoes, and I've got 2, I can't even think, 2 regular potatoes, 3 red potatoes that I'm going to put in there, and then 2 of these potatoes, I can't even think of the name of them now, my memory's getting worse and worse. I've got 3 zucchinis that I'm going to put in there. I've got 2 little tomatoes about this size that I'm going to put in there. I've got 3 stalks of celery that I'm going to put in there. I've got a red bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and an orange bell pepper. They're going to go in there. And anything else that I can think of. But I think that's it for right now. At the end, I may put some frozen peas in there. But I'm just going to put, I got 2 little carrots. 2 little carrots that I'm going to put in there. I don't want to waste them. So I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying real hard not to waste anything. Because I know you can put this stuff in there and make like a stew or something like that. So it wouldn't be soup because I'm not going to put very much liquids in there. I'll have to come back and tell you what I'm going to put in here as far as liquids go. But I'm going to chop all this stuff up, get it all into the crock pot, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, my crock pot is absolutely full. I also put a small head of cabbage in here. And I've got it setting for 8 hours on high. I'm probably just going to have to watch that and see how good it does. But in this bowl right here, I have got a can of Hunt's tomato sauce. I have got a can of petite cut tomatoes. I have got a half a jar of deli sliced pepperoncinis. And I'm going to add some 2 teaspoons of pepper into this bowl with the tomatoes and stuff in it. 2 heaping teaspoons of coarse ground black pepper. And I might have to get some more salt. I forgot to do that. I need 3 teaspoons of salt. And I might have just enough. Yep, I got just enough salt to put 3 teaspoons in here. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And I'm putting this all in this bowl so I can stir it up and it'll go over the meat and stuff better. And I'm putting in 1 teaspoon, and that's only because I'm not much on garlic. Well, I'll do a heaping teaspoon of garlic powder. Granulated garlic. I'm going to do a teaspoon of ground mustard, a heaping teaspoon, and drop the top, and a teaspoon of herbs de Provence. And I just like the taste of that. So I'm going to put that in here, and I'm going to stir all of this up and put this on top. And I'm going to have to let this cook down some before I put the broccoli and the zucchini in there. I wasn't able to get, it's all full. It is so full. I mean, you can see I was barely able. I had to push and push and push to get it to go down so I could get the lid to go on. So I'm going to pour all this on here. And hope that it's going to go down. I'm going to have to let it sit and have to mess with it and get it to go down so the top will go on. But anyway, when it's close to about an hour away from this being done, I'll put the broccoli and the zucchini. I might put the zucchini in about 2 hours before, and then the broccoli in about an hour. But I'm going to go on and fix this and get it in here and get the top on it, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to tell you that I'm adding a can of Swanson chicken broth to this as well, because it's just kind of dry, and I don't want it to be dry. I want it to be soupy. So, alright, just wanted to tell you that. Bring you back after a while. Okay, here's the finished dish. It has smelled up my whole house. My house smells so good. I cannot wait to taste this. The only problem was I did not have enough room in my crock pot to put my zucchini or my broccoli, so I roasted it. And what I did with this was I just had cut it into pieces. I put some canola oil over it, salt and pepper, roasted it for an hour on 350. It was covered with tinfoil, and roasted it on an hour on 350. But I want to taste this. I want to see. Here's the sweet potatoes. I want to see what these taste like. Oh, it's hot. I thought I'd let it cool off enough, but I haven't. Now look at this roast. Oh my gosh, it is so soft and tender and juicy. Look at it. It's so tender and juicy. It just fell apart in my mouth. Here's the cabbage. I've never put cabbage in anything or in anything like this. And all this stuff together. This is, my doctor would be so proud of me. So proud of me, because this is all fresh vegetables except for the meat, which is still meat. So this is all a low carb meal. Hot. This is so good. Don't throw your vegetables away. Put them in your crock pot with some meat and cook them all day like I did. I know that I have wasted so much veggies, but I am not going to do that anymore. I am going to do this from now on, and I'm going to put it in my pressure cooker as well, because I could do all of this in my pressure cooker too. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to be a part of my Facebook group, like my Twitter, the links will be below. There will also be a link below for a crock pot that you can get. There will be a link below for Zacon Foods where you can see if Zacon Foods comes to your town. These are awesome meats. They have the most awesome meats. So anyway, I will talk to you later, and you have a good night. Bye.